Andrew Cuomo has been thrown under the bus by the Democrats, and he's mangled up, and he should be on the bus in chains, headed to jail, because it's a prison bus. Oh, man.
Run that again. You should run that again smoother.
This week's episode, of course, is brought to you by ShopFleccas.com. Guys, it wasn't hyperbole. I wasn't being hyperbolic. I wasn't being inflammatory. Andrew Cuomo's need to go to jail.
Andrew Cuomo's, plural. Anyone
Both
who
Cuomos, Chris and Andrew Cuomo. We're going to tell you why. We 2x'd already. Both Cuomos are going to jail. We'll tell you why in this episode. I think we communicated it, right? All right, so let's go through some of the details here. The New York AG, Letitia James, said 179 individuals were interviewed, including accusers, state troopers, employees of the governor, and 74,000 pieces of evidence were collected. She said the independent investigation has concluded that Governor Andrew Cuomo sexually harassed multiple women. James says there's evidence that showed a deeply disturbing yet clear picture. Says Cuomo engaged in unwanted groping, kissing, hugging, and comments. Says Cuomo created a toxic workplace. Cites climate of fear in the governor's office. And this was Andrew Cuomo's response.
I do it with everyone.
That's just it. Yeah. We have 74,000 pieces of evidence of it. You do whatever with everyone, and that's the problem.
I do it with everyone. Black and white, young and old, straight and LGBTQ, powerful people, friends, strangers, people who I meet on the street.
Bill Clinton's involved. Friends. Robert De Niro. It's like it's almost like, what if he's shooting this out there and he's like, hey, inner circle, you sure you want to do this?
Yeah.
Robert
Powerful
De Niro,
people.
Powerful people. We do the kissing. You know about the kissing Robert De Niro? Bill Clinton?
Where did Robert De Niro come from?
He's in there. He's in it.
He mentions
He's
De Niro?
Kissed in the video.
Oh.
There's a slideshow that
like,
Andrew Cuomo released of him kissing all these people. And it's like, hey, Bill Clinton and Robert De Niro, you sure you want to put me under the bus? Stay till the end. We'll tell you why the bus should be headed to prison, not just mangling him. Here's what the Attorney General said, Letitia James.
The independent investigation has concluded that Governor Andrew Cuomo sexually harassed multiple women and in doing so violated federal and state law.
So is that illegal?
Yeah.
If you violate the law?
Federal and state law, yeah.
What does violate the law mean?
It means criminal.
It doesn't sound good.
The investigation found that Governor Andrew Cuomo sexually harassed current and former New York State employees by engaging in unwelcome and non-consensual touching and making numerous offensive comments of a suggestive and sexual nature that created a hostile work environment for women.
He's a real type of guy, you know, that type, like the Andrew Cuomo type. Mm-hmm. There's a type of guy that is Andrew Cuomo, and this is what happens to him. He's mangled up under the bus. Democrats are done with him. Nancy Pelosi said he should resign. De Blasio said he should resign. Joe Biden said he should resign. Here's him saying it.
You said that if the investigation confirmed the allegations against Governor Cuomo, then he should resign. So will you now call on him to resign, given the investigator said the 11 women were credible?
I stand by that statement.
Are you now calling on him to resign?
Yes.
Okay, so from the AG report, there is documented encounter between Andrew Cuomo and a state trooper. They call her trooper number 1 in this situation. He met her incidentally, and he requested to have her put on his personal security unit. And then she wasn't qualified, but they made it work just because he really requested. And then he was inappropriate with her multiple times. Rapoy, read the part of what he did.
So after Trooper Number 1 joined the PSU, the governor sexually harassed her on a number of occasions, including by running his hands across her stomach from her belly button to her right hip while she held a door open for him at an event, running his finger down her back from the top of her neck down her spine to the middle of her back, saying, "Hey, you," while she was in front of him in an elevator, kissing her, and only her, on the cheek in front of another trooper and asking to kiss her on another occasion, which she deflected. And number 4, making sexually suggestive and gender-based comments, including asking her to help him find a girlfriend and describing his criteria for a girlfriend as someone who can handle pain. asking her why she wanted to get married when marriage means your sex drive goes down, and asking her why she did not wear a dress. Trooper number 1 found those interactions with the governor not only offensive and uncomfortable, but markedly different from the way the governor interacted with members of the PSU who were men. And she conveyed these incidents contemporaneously to colleagues. Several other PSU troopers corroborated Trooper number 1's allegations.
Huh. He just always touching people, touching their face. I've never touched someone's. When was the last time you touched someone's face?
Find me a girlfriend who can handle pain. What do
He
you
has
mean, Andrew?
Yeah. What's going on, Cuomo?
Governor Cuomo? What do you mean by that?
Pierce nipples. What's going on here, Cuomo? Where there's one greasy Cuomo, there's always another greasy Cuomo.
That's the rule.
That's the rule. So, emails reveal in the investigation that Chris Cuomo was involved in helping Andrew Cuomo draft a speech to kind of rebuke and go back against the allegations early on. And I'm not actually mad about that. I totally get that. Like, that's like a respectable thing. Chris Cuomo and his brother, like, what do you expect him to do?
Yeah.
But I get it. My mom, when I was in high school, told me one time, she's like, if you ever kill anyone, I'll say I did it and go to jail. And I was like, thank you.
You notice how Chris Cuomo always tries to like act tough? Like he'll have a right wing person on and he'll be like, "So what are you doing about it?"
Yeah, basically like gets in their face about it on
Well, it's my show.
Yeah. Exactly. And it's like, "Oh, you're a real tough guy, Chris. You're a real tough guy." Hand it off to Don Lemon. You cry sometimes on TV in front of everybody. You and Don Lemon sharing a cry. You're a real tough guy, Chris. I saw you guys cry at like the same time a bunch of times. You respect Rachel Maddow. You get your whole family vaccinated.
Chris Cuomo went out of quarantine. He had COVID and he was like jogging.
Yeah.
And he just like didn't.
And, like, say what you want about the thing, the masks, the airplanes, the distancing, whatever. It's like when you have COVID, don't go out. Is like that's a real one.
That's the one.
That's the one.
That's the
and
one
he did
thing.
It. And he didn't. And he always tries to be tough. He always shows himself working out and whatever, getting people's faces. Chris Cuomo can't pin me. And that's a Fleccas fact. Added to the book. Remember how he used to cover it? They make the jokes. They had the big, the nose thing, the Q-tip. They're making jokes.
Are you okay? You okay, buddy?
No, we talk about this part.
You look back at your notes and you had like all these coherent thoughts, like when you were writing them down, and then now all it says is arrest Cuomo, and like I could pin Chris Cuomo.
Yeah, who touches people's faces like this?
Yeah, nobody.
It's like, then when I say it, and then there's nothing after.
It's like it's not even a bit.
Yeah, these are just half-baked ideas. Cuomo under the bus is going to be a nice image. Look at that. That's Richard Rapoy right there.
Now you're setting me up for a big Photoshop.
Okay. Back on track. The final thing. All of this Chris Cuomo stuff doesn't matter. Andrew Cuomo is in the spotlight. That's what we need to focus on. Andrew Cuomo has these sexual assault allegations. They're bad. He should resign. He should be impeached, all that stuff. But don't let this distract you from the truth. That's way, way worse and way, way darker. No offense to the victims. I'm with you. But Andrew Cuomo is responsible for the death of thousands of elderly people. On March 25th, he had that order that said that nursing homes are required to take COVID-positive people back in, the old people, which is like an absolute death sentence. We had the USS Mercy and the Javits Center ready to go, basically empty. And because they were scared of overwhelming the hospitals, they sent everyone back. What did that do? It led to the deaths of tons and tons of nursing home people. So don't get distracted by the sexual assault stuff. It's bad. He should get in trouble, but he shouldn't be impeached or he shouldn't resign. He should be arrested and go to jail. Arrest Cuomo. Shopfleccas.com if you want the shirt. People ask why do I keep plugging merch. Guys, it's how I make money for Fleccas. It's how I make money. All right, thank you guys for watching. Like, share, subscribe, all the good stuff. We will see you at the next one, 100.
I am a Muslim. I am Jewish. I am a refugee. I am black. I am gay. I am poor. I am homeless. I am a child who needs an education.